my chicken soup. Oh no, his name was Bob. Bill, the heftiest man on the scene. He kept my garden green, did all my seeding. Muscles looked so ripply. Didn't dare refuse him what he asked. The highlight of my past, what I've been needing. Lasted out to autumn, could have caught him if I'd had a whip. Yeah. He's the Bill who wrote, "Marry with me, won't you marry with me? Catherine, marry with me. Marry with me, love Bill." Known a peck of bills, how could I tie the knot? The only letter in all my life I got said, "Marry with me, won't you marry with me? Catherine, marry with me, love Bill." Jason Robert Brown wrote the musical 13, which opened in 2008 and was the only Broadway musical to consist entirely of teenagers. The cast was teenagers, the orchestra was all teenagers, even the conductor was a teen. So in this next song, one of the girls is telling the new kid in town how great her hometown is. There's a Dairy Queen. Up the block, there's a Walmart. There's a place you can accessorize your pets. A school, a tree, a couple of churches, and no matter how hard anybody searches, that's about as thrilling as this dumbass village gets. It's the lamest place in the world, but it just got a little bit better. So don't disappear. It's the lamest place in the world, but I'm pretty sure it's not as lame as it was before, now that you're here. 40 miles to the nearest river, 60 miles to the airport. When we plan our escape, that's where we're gonna have to be. It's a shame, it's a sham, it's a terrible pity you got dragged away from New York City. It's major suck for you, but it's amazing luck for me. It's the lamest place in the world, but it just got a little bit better. I'm happy to say it's the lamest place in the world, and you're completely exotic, intellectual, neurotic. You would never have a shot except you found the perfect guide. And though I don't really know you, I can hardly wait to show you every fake and freak, every fool and clown since the Chippewas settled this stupid town. Let them laugh, they won't keep me down with you by my side. And it just got a little bit better. Amazing but true. Yes, the lamest place in the world has lots of flaws, but maybe it'll be fine because it brought me to you. unrest inside me. Oh, it's long I have had such an unrest inside me, and it's getting real bad. I'm sleeping at night, and my heart beats so loud that I wake, all dizzy and light, with the dreaming and feeling this ache. Such a thumping inside me that I think I'll go mad. For I wish it so. What I wish I still don't know. But it's bound to come, though so long to wait. I keep saying tonight or today through the endless days, but my heart clamors and prays it will not come too late. But when come it does, in the shape of love or life, I will give my life or my love, I know. I've such grand aims with so many names that I grow numb, but soon one is bound to come, because I wish it so. I wish it so. When it all comes true, just the way you'd planned, it's funny, but the bells don't ring. It's a quiet thing. When you hold the world in your trembling hand, you'd think you'd hear a choir sing. It's a quiet thing. There are no exploding fireworks. Where's the roaring of the crowds? Maybe it's the strange new atmosphere way up here among the clouds. But I don't hear the drums, I don't hear the band. The sounds, I'm told, such moments bring. Happiness comes in on tiptoe. Well, what do you know? It's a quiet thing, a very quiet thing. first part of that song, I Wish It So, is from Mark Blitzstein's Juno, and it didn't do well because it was deemed too dark for a musical and too harmonically advanced. People didn't get it. And then A Quiet Thing is from Flora the Red Menace, which was Kander and Ebb's first show, and the first time they worked with Liza, and Liza's Broadway debut, and Liza's first Tony. So I just love that song. So I want to thank everybody again for coming out. I really, really appreciate it. This has been super fun. Super fun. And I want to thank the Salmon Center and the Salmon's Cabaret and Tracy and Joanna and Deborah and everybody. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. And thank you to Mr. James McQuillan. And thank you to Frontline Productions as well. So let's talk about Jerry Herman real quick. Jerry Herman wrote some really great shows. He wrote Hello Dolly, he wrote Mame, he wrote Locage au Fall. He also had some super duper flops, like Milk and Honey and Dear World and Mac and Mabel. He didn't really do anything in between. There's no mediocrity for Jerry Herman. It's like super awesome hit or crazy big flop. So that's kind of Jerry Herman. So Mac and Mabel is about the tumultuous relationship between Mack Sennett and Mabel Normand, silent film stars. It's a spoof of the silent film era. Remember we talked about this. Remember Goldilocks? Bringing it around, full circle. So it didn't do too well, but it did solidify Bernadette Peters' spot as a Broadway star, because she finally got the role. Finally, yeah. And it was, I was nominated for something like 8 Tonys, but none for poor Jerry. No score nominations. But anyways, this is, Mac and Mabel was Jerry Herman's favorite show, flop and all. Miss Waitress from Flatbush, get down from up there. Don't you know that you're out of your class? Miss Waitress from Flatbush, I hope you're aware you're behaving like some little ass. Hey, miss, what's this? See that fascinating creature with perfection stamped on every feature. She was plain little Nellie, the kid from the deli, but Mother of God, look what happened to Mabel. From now on, this pile of flesh will be considered something pretty special, and Miss BLT Down is the toast of the town. Mary and Joseph, what happened to Mabel? Every gesture and position that she takes is smart and meticulous. Talk about the magic that the camera makes. But this is ridiculous. Hold your tongue and hold your Snickers, for the new enchantress of the flickers is that plain little Nellie, the kid from the deli. Oh, rattle me beads, look what happened to Mabel. Someone who was plain as mutton on the screen is cuter than a button, and the girl with the pickles who hustled for nickels is something to see. Look what happened to Mabel yesterday, a tip collector, but today just turn on that projector and Miss Avenue R is a regular star. Holy Mother McCree, look what happened to Mabel. From now on, I never really knew that I could be so ambitious, but suddenly I know I have to say goodbye to bagels and knishes. Oh, St. Aloysius, I know that you might think I'm balmy, but the queen of corned beef and salami is a glamorous goddess who's busting her bodice. Oh, jump and St. Jude. What happened?